Hey everyone, Corey here, and today I'm doing a breakdown trailer of the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombie Preview trailer, or whatever they want to call it, and so let's go through. However, as I was watching this, I don't feel this is the real zombies that we're used to. I feel this is a campaign of zombies. So for those of you that have played campaign on like World at War, you know you can get three other friends, jump into the campaign, and you can play the full campaign with a friend. That's how Call of Duty works. Well, I think they did that as well with zombies. So they put down areas of the map and they created their own story based of, all right, you have to go from this point to this point, then you can go on after you beat that area, you go to the next area like that. And I feel that's what they're showing us in this video. Now, most likely, just like in the real campaign, they take the maps from the campaign and they make their own zombie maps so you can just survive and survive. But I think what they're showing us in this video is actually the story-based campaign of zombies that they have created, which looks amazing. Now, I've always liked that zombies should have more. It should have an objective rather than just, oh, let's see how long we can survive. Oh, we got to round 400. I don't know, but now they're actually putting it in, and it's going to be amazing. So here's the bus. Now they're showing the bus as I go by. You know, as I go through, it's driving into town. Now the bus is pretty much. I don't think we're going to be able to drive. This is pretty much what we see as soon as the game starts. This is the start of the campaign saying, hey, where are we going? Where are we coming from? Well, we don't know where we came from. We know where we're going. We're going to arrive here. And then as you can see, we'll go through these. This is pretty much what we saw before. Out of service. It's going through. Not much to really see. And then as you can see, the zombies are coming. So the zombies are coming after us. Like on the beginning of the round, the zombies bust through the windows. You gotta wait for them to show up. Well, this is the start of the round. This is how it's gonna begin. And as you can see, we're loading up. Here's the gun. I don't know what the gun is. I haven't really seen that gun on multiplayer. But it's Olympia. I guess that's the Olympia. So the Olympia is back, which no one ever uses. So I don't know if they'll actually use it this time. But here's it starts. This is how it starts. You get off the bus, and then you go through, and this is the start of the campaign. So here's a girl. She's kind of cute, actually. Ooh. No. Here's a girl. She's one of the characters that you're going to play as. She apparently has a shotgun. Boom, headshot. Hospital. This is at the hospital. Here's another guy. This guy over here has glasses. I don't know who he is. Does anyone know what he might is he portrayed off someone? I don't really know. But these aren't the regular characters that we're used to. So, gotta keep that in mind, I guess. Here's the girl again, trying to show off some skin. I believe that's a different guy. Is that the same guy as before? I don't know. It might be. He has the same glasses and shirt, I believe. Nope. That's a different guy. So there's the third guy. There we have all of them, and there's all 4 characters right here. There's a guy on the left that we haven't seen yet, the girl that we saw, the guy that we only saw the back of, and then the guy on the right with the glasses. So that's that, and now they're running back onto the bus. So I guess what they did was they completed the mission of what they did. Maybe they had to grab something. Maybe they had to gather the way to stop the zombies. Maybe you have to get this in this area, this in that area, that in this area, and survive and try. And then you go back to the bus, and then the zombies continue to chase after you. As you can see here, they actually run into them, which is pretty badass. That's awesome, and they explode. Now here, this is why I think it's campaign. As you can see, we just beat. This kind of looks like a hospital area. I could be wrong, but that was the hospital area, and now as you can see, we beat that. We got like a token for it, and it's kind of like just all those games that you've played. It kind of reminds me of Mario. You know how it's like, oh, I beat this area, now I'm gonna go to the next area, or whatever games you kind of play, and then it will. Right now it's not really showing, but now we're at the diner. So we went from the hospital area, now we got to go to the diner. Again, this is it feels like it's going to be a campaign rather than an actual zombies that we're used to of just play the level, do that. Now, most likely, they're probably still going to have the multiplayer and the stuff like that. I feel that the campaign will only be 4 players, though, as well, and then the multiplayer will be 8 players, 4v4, or something like that. So here are the zombies coming down off the diner, which is pretty badass. I like that. This zombie right here looks like he's on fire, so got to watch out for those. And there's also some other things. Zombies are just chasing you. And as you can see, they're out in the open. They're out in the area trying to. So maybe they have to be in an area like. I don't know. I don't really know what we have to go, but I'm still feeling that whole campaign vibe. Like, you need to go to this place, you need to go to this place. Kind of like Left 4 Dead, where you have to start at the beginning, then go to the end. And that's what I kind of feel like you have to do here. Maybe we have to grab something. But there's a lot of different levels, there's a lot of different things. For example, now we're in the diner. What's that clock say? What time is that? 750 at night. I don't know if that's relevant to anything. Let me know if you think that's relevant. But see, now we're in the diner, so maybe we had to grab something from the diner to be able to stop the apocalypse or something like that. Or maybe, I don't really know what the story is, but I'm getting that whole campaign vibe that we're just going to be in an area for a certain amount of time, beat that. Once you beat that, quote, mission, then you will go to the next mission. Here's another zombie with a, what is that? Straight jacket? Yeah, straight jacket without the arms being on, and just it looks so beautiful. I love that the heads are exploding, because we don't get that. We don't get blood and we don't get gore that much, and we only get that. We only really get that in zombies. So I mean, that just that looks awesome. Here's a new gun. I don't know what this gun is. I don't think I've seen it on multiplayer, so maybe the guns are different. I could be wrong. Let me know what the gun is. But here, as you can see, they're holding out in the diner. Now, this might be switching back and forth. I don't know. You know, some of this might be the campaign, and some of this might be actual zombies. So this right here, this might be the actual zombie gameplay. Again, Treyarch can do whatever they want, so we're not actually going to see just the campaign, just the zombies, so it might throw it in and out. As you can see, this guy is right in front of Speed Cola. However, the power is not on, so he can't buy it, but there are the perks back, so this might be the mission of it. And just look at their heads explode. That's amazing. And you know, but I still feel that they're going to have a multiplayer aspect, like that might have been it right there, which is what we're used to, but they're also going to have the campaign. And as you can see, the reason why I feel the campaign is because they keep showing as we go to different maps, and that is, yeah, so it's probably completely different, but since it is Treyarch, they're probably, you know, taking both footage from the campaign and in the actual just surviving that we're used to, and throwing it all together, so we can't really tell if it's campaign or if it's multiplayer, whereas it's probably going to be both. But just look at that blood, just that's amazing. Okay, so here's the diner. As you can see now, we left the diner. So this is, again, I feel we're going back to the campaign. We've accomplished whatever we needed to accomplish there, and now we're getting back on the bus. Again, I feel there are two different things. There's a campaign and there's a multiplayer. So they show us the multiplayer, so the perks might have been multiplayer. You know, that might have been us just surviving in the area as long as we can on the diner. But in this one, on the campaign, there might not be perks. It might just be, hey, you know, survive. But again, we don't know because Treyarch cuts their stuff together and you'll never figure out. But here again, as you can see, we've left wherever we left. Now we're on a new area. And now we're going to head up to here. This looks kind of like a church area. That looked like a church temple, and you know, and now we're playing against this. Maybe it's a barn. The barn area. This guy's got a watch, which is pretty cool, and I kind of like the characters. But now, as you can see, we're surviving at a barn. There's a max ammo, so there are power-ups. But again, I feel this is the multiplayer aspect. This is the stuff we're used to. Whereas on the campaign, you probably won't get any power-ups. They'll probably just be, hey, play through the map. But again, you can play every map that was on the campaign as a multiplayer map as well. But I still feel they're trying to push that multiplayer map because I feel in the near future, maybe they are going to come out with their own zombies. Now, I'm not sure. I would love to see it, but an actual campaign zombies. Because in my opinion, Call of Duty Zombies, if you put a storyline in it and all that stuff and actually gave us an objective rather than just survive for however long we can survive, it would be amazing. And that's, you know, we don't really get that many zombie games. Left 4 Dead, some other ones that I can't even think of right now. You know, there's not that much, and the ones that are, they're not that great, at least in my opinion. So, you know, I think Treyarch is trying to branch off into the campaign, say, hey, we know zombies are amazing. We've seen zombies grow so much. We're going to add a campaign aspect, and then maybe in the near future, if that does just amazing, we're going to have our own zombie game where it's just a campaign like Call of Duty's campaign. You know, there's an actual campaign of the zombies, and then there's a multiplayer as well, which is what we're used to. And that's what I feel is the future of zombies. So we'll just see. Here's that girl again. I really hope you can choose which character. I would like that. I would like to actually be able to choose what character is. Because, you know, sometimes I like playing with the girl. Of course, I always like playing with girls. But sometimes, you know, I'd rather play as the girl character. Sometimes I'd rather play as a different character, and it's been random. So maybe since they're adding the campaign aspect, you know, you can all choose. But here, as you can see, they're in the they're in the barn, and the only reason why I think they're actually in the barn is because there's an objective to be here. Because most likely, look, I mean, they're just standing out in the open, and any zombie fan is gonna know that's not how you play zombies. What are you doing? You run around or stuff like that. So I feel again they're switching the campaign and the missions back and forth. For example, if it was a mission, you'd actually have to be in a certain area. So we're gonna flip through here. As you can see, we're going to the next part. Now there's not that many. As you can see, there was 1, maybe 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing probably about 9, maybe 10, but it is going through and it's pretty cool. So there might be 10 maps just for the campaign aspect, and then 10 more maps if we can play them separate in multiplayer. Again, that's just a random amount that I came up with, but it kind of seems how the map was based, that we would probably get around at least probably 9. Here, look at this. Look at this. Alright, so again, this is what I feel is the mission part. You have to, alright, you need to stop the zombies from coming us as we do something behind us that we can't see. But they have like these car doors or something, and just look at that. That's so cool. Again, this wouldn't really work that well on zombies, so I feel that they need to be here. Now, again, this is a trailer and we can't tell for sure. Maybe they just want us to think that this is the part of the campaign, whereas really this is just people playing how they play the zombies on the multiplayer. But as you know, for those of you that know on zombies, camping in a spot on multiplayer is not going to make you survive. You need to branch off. You need to be in separate areas of the maps. You can't have all the zombies rushing you. Your guns will not hold up. Again, there are a few guns that they look pretty awesome. I don't know what they are. This one kind of looks like what kind of scope is that actually? I can't remember what scope that is from. Kind of looks like the FAMAS, to be honest. It kind of looks like FAMAS scope. And then here, look at that. Do you see that? Do you see that? Now, I don't know what that is, but there are zombies over to the right, and this creature type zombie is electric. So maybe we're going to have some boss zombies or something like that. Kind of like how we have dogs in the past. Maybe, for example, this, if you look here on the right, there's actually electrical stuff there. And I believe there's electrical down there in that door. I'm not really sure what that is. But maybe it's just what happened when there was electrical power. But I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to find out. But look at that sky. Like, the graphics in this game just look amazing compared to what we've used to. Now, this might be PC graphics, which kind of sucks for us gamers on the consoles, but it still looks pretty awesome. And then here, as you can see, the truck is driving. The truck. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool how they did that. The bus is driving off again, and then again the bus will take you to the next objective. And then here we have a zombie that's just angry at the world. I don't know, maybe he didn't get breakfast or something. And then here, as you can see, this is the part that we saw the zombies chasing. Now again, I feel this is a mission part. This is the campaign part of it, not the actual solo, the multiplayer, because we've never ever played a game other than campaign where we've actually been in a vehicle, fighting off the enemies, and that's mainly only a campaign aspect. So there's probably someone driving the bus, I don't know who, maybe whoever the driver was, and then our goal for this campaign is actually to survive to the next part, the next town or whatever that we're going to. And again, as you can see, we're actually escaping on top. Again, this does not look like a mission. This does not look like multiplayer. I don't think we'll be able to do this on multiplayer. If we can do this on the multiplayer, that's amazing. But this seems kind of more like a campaign feel. This is something you would see like in Call of Duty's campaign or something like that. As again, we go through, and then there was 3 below, I think. There was 1 here, there was 1 here, that's 5. Up here is number 6, and then there's some other fire ones. And there's at least 6 levels that I've seen, and as you can see, I still feel this is like mission and campaign as well. I can't, that's how I feel. There's going to be a separate campaign, which is the thing that we see, and then there's also going to be a multiplayer that we've been used to, just survive as long as you can on the maps that were made. So instead of taking actual multiplayer maps, turning them into zombie maps, they're going to take zombie maps and turn them into other zombie maps. And I feel the fact that they're actually building maps just for zombies, just for, there was no campaign. It wasn't linked to the campaign of the actual Call of Duty campaign. That the maps are actually going to be linked to the zombies campaign that they came out with. Now these maps actually might be linked to the actual campaign of Call of Duty, but as of right now I don't know. And again, this is not how you play zombies, so I'm not sure what they're doing here. Maybe they wanted to show you all the zombies, show you an aerial effect. Again, that's why it's probably PC. getting in the aerials, but no one stands there. No one goes out in the area, the biggest area of the map, and just stands there. But there's also some fire here. As you can see, the zombies are running through it. I believe that we can't run through it. It seems like they're catching on fire from the lava or whatever that's underneath the ground, and I think that's amazing. So that's pretty much it, I believe. It's just, yeah, it goes into Call of Duty. So that's the trailer. So let me know, what do you think? Do you think I'm right about the whole campaign and the multiplayer, that they're making campaign maps, then they're going to make the multiplayer maps that they can turn into? And also, I'm not sure if the girl in the background right now is the same girl that we were playing as. I believe it might be. Maybe they just want to aspect that, hey, we finally have a girl player all the time. And yeah, so there's going to be a bunch of Easter eggs, I guarantee it. Probably in campaign, probably in multiplayer as well. But again, I feel that they're going a campaign route, kind of like their actual own zombie game, and then a multiplayer route that we're used to. And also, they brought in the 4v4, so the 4v4 might be on. Maybe you can split up. Maybe 4 of your teammates go to the one mission, and 4, I don't really know. Probably not. But I feel that they're going to go the campaign route, which is the thing that we see where you drive to the next area, and I feel that the bus is mainly the campaign route. And then we'll continue here as her brawl is all hanging out. Girl needs to dress better, and this looks like a death machine type thing, and that's amazing. I didn't actually look this far, so we'll go through and learn together. Fire zombies. What the hell is that? Holy crap! Yeah, that's like a. Oh, that's awesome. And is that it? Nope. Yep, that's it. So this is kind of like a death machine type thing, except for super badass, and as you can see, it seems like it's shooting out the zombies. But yeah, let me know what you feel. Do you think I'm right on the whole campaign aspect? I feel I'm right, but again, that's why I said it. But I feel that they're going a campaign route just for zombies, a multiplayer route just for zombies. They're adding more to the zombies, so hopefully in the future, if this does really well, which it probably will, they can then branch off of Call of Duty and make their own zombie game as well, which I would buy, honestly. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Also, please go check out my Zombie High video that I uploaded today if you're watching this, and link will be in the description. And that's pretty much it. Let me know everything that you saw in this video that I might have missed. Let me know the guns if you know them. I don't even know. I'm going to go now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. That way I know you liked it. That's what the like button is. And if you didn't like my video, well, you can dislike it. Just do one of the two, and make sure you pre-order for Nuketown 2025. Also, as you saw, real quick, we didn't see Nuketown 2025. So Nuketown 2025 might not be in the actual campaign, quote campaign, we're going to call it a campaign of zombies. It'll probably only be multiplayer. Again, I feel that they showed us both campaign and multiplayer. When we saw the perks and the power up, that's pretty much the multiplayer, but when you see nothing, that's the campaign. So let me know how you feel about that, and I'm going to end the video here. That should be it. Yep, that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later, and have a great day.